Vosberg, King, and Page on the front row.
Then we're going to have Cody Kopp, Betancourt, and Drain, as you see there, 4th through 6th. Page, Sanchez, Dreyer, Fraley, Garcia, and Bourdreau are going to round out our field. So yeah, Greg, wet weather race. Kids are ready to go here. We're going to see, I believe this is our, I can't remember, oh, maybe we had one at Barber, a wet race. But end of the season here. Championship's already decided. Our DeMario is gone in this race. So who's going to step up?
Looked like a good launch from 3rd place for Bodie Page. Bodie and Jake Page back there in 7th place are brothers. But Vosberg on the 31 looking for some room. Up the inside they go. They're side by side. That gets a little sketch in turn number 1. And it looks like Sam Drain is trying to get position around the outside. So there we go. And the first 3 are already starting to walk away as Vosberg has a look over his shoulder on the number 31 machine. That's a Tytler Cycle Racing motorcycle.
Yep, and then you see Carson King back there in 4th. So let's see if Carson can try to close down at all, but the front 2 are gone, aren't they, Greg? First 3 really, like you say, as we're looking here. Bodie Page, 31 of Vosberg, just gets his foot down. Then we got the 99 back here, Nathan Betancourt. We've seen him quite a bit this year, as well as Carson King. Ella Dreyer is going to be in this little battle as well. Cody Kopp, let's see where he's at, Greg. He's tall, there he is, Greg, back there with the number 12, but right now, Bodie Page is checking out, Greg. He feels really comfortable. Vosberg actually led our little 10-minute warm-up, so it was dry, and then right before the start of this race, it rained. So
out there on the racing surface, there's one here on the front straightaway. So a lot of unknown right now for these riders. There was a wet race earlier in the year back at Barber Motorsports Park, but it could get dicey, guys.
And unfortunately, the 16 down in the middle of the racetrack. That's Trace Boudreau. So Boudreau down in the middle of the race, and that was coming onto the front straightaway, just like Jamie was talking about.
Just like Jamie was saying about the last corner, and we see Trace get kind of high-sided off in that last turn, trying to get the bike going again, and he's going to get it going again. That was a bike that was ridden by Solly Mervis for the majority of the year, so Trace in the background there. 3.6 behind the leader after the first lap, and now he's closed right up on the back of Drain. He's going to go around the outside of him here, or make an attempt before they get to that last corner. So Sanchez doing everything he can to get himself back up on par with the others. And who's this? Greg, Bodie Page out, like crashes.
Yep, Page down. Oh, it looks like he might have injured himself. Yeah, so it looked like his left forearm, maybe wrist.
Maybe wrist. So let's see, does he get high-sided, Greg? It's going to, watch this thing, it's going to snap around on him. Wow, he went down really nice, but you got to let go of the bike. Got to let go of the bike. So you got to expect to see Sam Drain will continue to move forward. We see another bag crash in the background there, Greg. I'm not sure who that was.
Another one. That's Ella Dreyer.
Ella.
On the MP13 machine. So Dreyer, who is up to 6th position, just crashed out of this one. She's going to try to restart, get back in the race.
Yeah, she was going to be running 5th at that point. What Ella would have been. She was just ahead of Carson King and Cody Kopp, but now she's not be able to see the. You can see the air chute has gone off. There on the exit of the left-hander, Greg. I thought I saw something, and look at the gap.
Yeah.
Because we saw him all of a sudden way over to the left-hand side of the track, and the gap is gone. So I think when he came out of the tight turn 10 left-hander, I think he got shot up over the seat and saved it. So,
yeah, the gap is gone for sure.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, here we go. I thought I saw something out the corner of the screen, and let's have a look. This is going to be the same place that we saw both Ella have a problem and Bodie have a problem. And that's what I thought I had seen. And that is a huge save. And it ran him a little bit wide. All of your movements, Greg, they just have to become so much more subtle and a lot smoother.
So for Hank Vosberg, thanks for that, Jason. 141.824 after the big near high side save by Vosberg. He's able to set the fastest lap of the race and has.
You're going to see Sanchez. This is turn 5, and we'll see. He's just going to get shot up out of the seat. See that bike going sideways, and see how quick he snapped the throttle off. So he felt that thing coming around on him very, very early. So now Betancourt is right on the back of Sanchez. Let's see if he's able to do anything with him when he comes down this front straightaway. Maybe a little draft and pass on these small bikes.
Good drive by the 99. You can see a little bit of tentativeness on the 23, and that's going to propel the 99 right by. And that's going to be Betancourt coming across the line with 2 laps to go in 3rd place. Jamie?
Well, as you continue to watch Derek Sanchez there on the number 23, it's worth noting that this weekend, that is not the bike that he's been on all season. That is the bike that was ridden to the championship by Alessandro Di Mario early on. So he's gotten the opportunity here this weekend to ride a bike that's been further developed along. And for Derek, you can see what he's been able to do, take advantage of it. Hopefully he can settle down a little bit, 2 laps to go, and see if he can put himself back into contention for his first podium.
Yeah, for Sanchez out of Santo Domingo, out of Dominican Republic on the NV powered by Warhorse. That connection to the Warhorse team really paying dividends when the opportunity arrives for Sanchez. It looked like Sanchez had a notion.
He did, didn't he? He thought about it.
Is it like really hold your breath moment?
And it's exactly at 3 seconds. Then how about this battle for third? And we'll see what Sanchez has in store.
We love to see racing. We don't like to see things end up in tears.
Yeah, no, for sure.
At all, but
he had a thought about it there, didn't he?
Yeah, up the inside.
Yeah.
It's just got to figure out if there's a spot where the 23 can pass. As Betancourt has a look over his shoulder, wrong side. Almost left the door open, but nothing doing. Got to keep those eyes forward, man, in these conditions, right?
Keep them forward, hit your marks, do the best you can, because in these conditions too, like to your point, Greg, it definitely makes it a little bit harder to pass. So Nathan closes the door into turn 4, but this is where he's got to really make sure he closes the door. Stay over to the left, just like that. He opened the door though. See, that's just going to be racecraft, and that's what's great about this class. You learn as you go. So for Nathan, he just opened the door at that last minute. Nice job. He's just got to get out of here nice and clean, and he does. Both riders get out of there clean. But for Vosberg, as you see him come out of the last corner, Greg, he's going to bring this one home.
Frank Vosberg from Wisconsin. A good save and a great win in race number 1 here at New Jersey. And Sam Drain in the books, and to the line we go. And it's going to be Derek Sanchez who's able to stand on the podium. And for Sanchez, his best finish so far this season has been 5th. And so that will be his best ever finish in...
Welcome as we continue the Live Plus coverage here at New Jersey Motorsports Park. See Sam Drain, Hank Vosberg talking about it. How cool was that for Derek Sanchez there? See that whole team behind him and everybody cheering for him. You're going to hear it again right here. That's what happens when you get your first podium and the paddock likes you. You just got a lot of people up there celebrating with him, and just great to see all that hard work for him and his family able to get that podium. He's been dreaming about that. Sam Drain, good ride for him. Had a couple moments early on in the race, he said, but he was able to recover and come back and still end up second. But Hank Vosberg getting closer to second overall in the championship with another win today.
Indeed, and just so great to see the smiles from all of them, but in particular we mentioned Derek Sanchez with his first podium. And it's such a learning experience, not just on the track, but even for these celebrations and ceremonies afterwards, getting their interviews on television.
Pressure watch that thing. You got Sam Drain in second place over Vosberg. Sanchez in third. Betancourt in fourth. Good race between those riders. Championship standings, Di Mario wrapped it up early. So it's now down to Sam Drain and Vosberg, who've closed within 4 of that second place in the championship. That'll be interesting tomorrow. See how that pans out.